Welcome to Pacific Insights Unfiltered, your hot take on what's really going on in the world of accounting. I'm Amit, an accounting product specialist with 15 years of experience optimizing financial solutions. And I'm here with John, who brings over 22 years of specialized tax and accounting expertise. Tonight, we're tackling the question that's been buzzing through accounting firms across the country. Can accounting actually survive?
That's a huge question, Amit, and thanks for kicking us off. Hello to all our listeners tuning in tonight. Whether you're finalizing journal entries, chasing down missing receipts, or just trying to breathe between client calls and compliance deadlines, we're glad you've carved out a few minutes to join us. So, it's 9 p.m. Thursday. You're on your third coffee, your inbox is overflowing, reconciliation tasks are piling up, and you're wondering, will I ever get to watch a movie with my family on the weekend? Or take that long overdue vacation before year end. Sound familiar? Let's talk about why this profession is facing a talent crisis and what forward-thinking firms are doing to turn the tide.
Yeah, John, talent crunch is the pressing challenge in the accounting world, and here's the reality. Over 300,000 accounting professionals have left the field. A report from the AICPA shows a 33% decline in first-time CPA exam candidates. 75% of CPAs are at or near retirement age. And universities, they're reporting double-digit drops in accounting enrollment. John, you've been watching this closely. What does that mean for the profession?
Exactly. Those numbers are staggering, Amit. And here's what it means. We're not just losing experienced talent. We're struggling to attract new entrants.
So, why the shortage?
Great question. Well, I think one big factor is the 150-hour rule. That extra year of college to become a CPA, it's expensive, time-consuming, and for many, just not worth it. Most people aren't jumping into accounting unless they've got close family or mentors guiding them in. Then there's the workload. Throughout the year, accountants stretch from 40-hour weeks to 70 to 80-hour marathons, handling transaction recording, reconciliation, general ledger management, accounts payable and receivable, and more. Tight deadlines, complex reporting, not enough staff. It's brutal. The aging workforce is retiring faster than we can replace them. And the ones who stay, they're picking up the slack. More clients, same deadlines, and expectations that feel, well, superhuman. Just last week, a partner told me they're turning away clients, not because they don't want the business, but because they simply don't have the bandwidth.
John, that really paints the picture. And it begs the question, how do we fix this? All right, let's talk about turning this around, the strategic solutions.
So Amit, the firms that are scaling faster aren't just hiring. They're transforming how work gets done. They're shifting from basic compliance to advisory services. They're using outsourced accounting services strategically, especially for routine high-volume work.
Right, and that's the thing. It makes you wonder. I mean, seriously, why is your $60,000 manager recording transactions?
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. The blended shore model works. Keep complex advisory work, client relationships, strategic planning in-house. Offload routine tasks that eat up 40 to 60% of your team's time.
Yeah, and here's a real example of that in action. Real example. A Chicago firm offshored basic bookkeeping. Their seniors went from 65-hour weeks to 40, spending less time on routine transactions and reconciliations, and more time analyzing client performance trends. Client satisfaction improved because people had time for strategic conversations, cash flow optimization, and growth planning.
Right. And this isn't just about cost savings. It's about instant access to skilled accountants and bookkeepers. No 6-month hiring cycles. Need 3 people for a month? No training periods. Need 3 people for a project? Done. Client load doubled, scale up immediately, and get compliance done. Save 30 to 50% on staffing while giving your team their weekends back. Plus, you get business intelligence software that transforms financial data into actionable insights, uncovering growth opportunities and improvement areas with custom dashboards, forecasting, and industry benchmarking. Your team transforms from compliance processors to advisors. Instead of burning out on daily bookkeeping and reporting, they're focusing on high-value services and real client value. Advisory first, compliance supported.
That's a great point, John. Transformation isn't easy, but look, I get it. Change is hard when you're overwhelmed, but doing nothing, that's a choice too. And it leads to more of the same. Firms that figure this out in the next 2 years will dominate. While competitors post job ads no one responds to, these firms scale efficiently, with engaged people delivering satisfaction for customers.
So if you're a firm owner, what's your plan? How will you compete for talent when Gen Z has infinite options? How will you serve growing client needs with a shrinking workforce? And if you're an individual accountant, are you positioning yourself for the profession's future? Or missing the wave of opportunity that's reshaping how we work? Accounting isn't dying, but the traditional approach is. The technology exists, the talent is available, the business case is proven.
Those are powerful questions, John, and it all comes down to mindset. The only question is, are you ready to change how you think about work?
Exactly. And that's what it's going to take for this profession to thrive.
All right, that's all for today. If this resonated, share your experiences. This is an industry-wide challenge, and industry-wide solutions are right here. Thanks for joining Pacific Insights Unfiltered. Keep questioning, keep adapting, keep pushing this profession forward.